Assistant Professor Finance, the Rai University. Today's objective of this session is economic inclusion and social equity through cooperatives. What are the governance and transparency and the innovation and digital transformation through cooperatives? So first of all, you have to know what is cooperative. It is known to all. Still, what is cooperative? In the word of International Cooperative Alliance (ICA), a cooperative is an autonomous association of persons united voluntarily to meet their common economic, social, and cultural needs and aspirations through a jointly owned and democratically controlled enterprise. Why it is a democratically controlled enterprise? Because the people from various uh, areas, various locations with a common motive. They're coming together to fulfill their common objective. And they are the cooperatives are managed by few people democratically elected by the members. Why cooperative is necessary? It is it empowers the marginalized group and fosters the economic growth for the nation, and it promotes social justice and inclusive growth. What is inclusive growth? So first of all, we have to understand what is financial inclusion or economic inclusion. So financial inclusion means providing all individuals and business to access the useful, affordable, and timely financial services that meet their financial needs, such as banking services, savings, credit, and insurance services, delivered reasonably and sustainably. Then, what is financial exclusion? Financial exclusion means inadequate access of financial services for a variety of causes. There are different causes so that people are excluded from the financial services. Our motive is to our motive is to include the maximum people or maximum people of the country into the financial system so that they can access the proper financial services, and then will fulfill the or will promote the social justice and inclusive growth in the country. The key drivers, it is a key driver for Viksit Bharat 2047 vision, directly aligned with the SDG, that is Sustainable Development Goal 8, that is decent work and economic growth. And it is recognized by UN and ICA for the job creation and inclusive economies. So let's discuss some historical things regarding the cooperatives. The cooperatives are originated in 19th century from Europe. The Rothschild Society of Equitable Pioneer, England, 1844, is considered the first successful cooperative, and concept spread worldwide as a people-centric economic model. And we are talking about India. The cooperative movement began in India in early 20th century. First Cooperative Society Act passed in 1904 initially focused on rural credit and farmers' needs, and it is expanded into dairy, agriculture, housing, and other finances. Today, integral to India's inclusive development and Viksit Bharat 2047 vision. India has approx 8.44 lakhs cooperatives with 30 crore number of members, and it is now worldwide it is the largest cooperative, uh, and it consists of 25% of the world's cooperatives and covers the credit facilities, dairy products, agriculture, housing, artisan, and self-help groups, etc. Now, the dairy sector, that is 8 crore farmers, enables India, world largest milk producer in the globe, that is 25% of global output, and 91 lakh women-led self-help groups mobilizing the 10 crore households in 2000 till 2025. These are the statistics. Uh, the state cooperative sector in India, the Maharashtra state has the highest number of cooperatives with a highest number of members, that is around uh, 8 crore. Just a minute. Hello. Okay. My presentation is visible, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. It's fine now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So the role of cooperatives in economic inclusion and social equity. So already I have discussed the economic inclusion or financial inclusion. So now comes to discuss the social equity. Social equity means the member of the society should be equitable for their benefits only and for the society's benefit only. The inclusive growth is the uh, cornerstone of social justice growth that uplift the poor and the rural, the women and the marginalized communities rather than widening the disparities. The cooperatives by design are instruments of economic inclusion. They aggregate the power of individuals, especially those at the base of the pyramid, enabling them to access the market, finance, and services on better terms. Better term means in the term of uh, financial services. As Prime Minister Modi ji partly said that even small things or a limited resources, when united, can achieve a significant result. For example, a single farmer with 1 acre may struggle to get a fair price, but a cooperative of hundreds of farmers can command the better prices. They can manage their prices and obtain the credit, get the investments in value addition. And a single village woman with a small craft may have no market, but a women's cooperative can brand and sell our products nationwide. This is the wealth of the cooperatives. The cooperative model thus transforms the beneficiaries into stakeholders, making the development a, a participatory and bottom-up progress. It is also empowering the small farmers and the producers in the country. Here, agriculture is the traditional stronghold of India, yes, and the cooperative movement enabling the farmers to overcome the exploration. Then, primary agricultural credit society (PAS), yes, nearly 95,000 PACs serve million farmers with a credit seeds and credit seeds and the support. Dairy cooperatives like Amul transformed India into the world's largest milk producer, with Amul being an 80,000 crore enterprise owned by 36 lakh farmers. And agriculture and allied sector have many such cooperative success stories. In the fertilizer sector, Indian Farmer Fertilizer Cooperative like IFCO is one of the world's largest fertilizer cooperative, ensuring the farmers receive inputs at a reasonable cost where sharing in the organization's prosperity. Here in sugar industry also there are many uh, cooperatives in Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. Many Maharashtra's rural cooperatives have been built around sugar cooperatives, which not only generate profits for farmers but also fund local schools, hospitals, and infrastructures. So here in Odisha also one milk federation that is Umfed is there. So many farmers milk vendors. They are associated uh, with the home fed. In the fishery sector also, cooperatives help traditional fishermen but get better prices for catch and access the cold storage and markets. For example, the National Federation of Fishermen's Cooperative. Financial inclusion and cooperative credits and self-help groups. This is the most important pillar of cooperative society. The access to finance is a fundamental ingredient of economic progress. Yet it has historically been scarce in rural and low economic areas. Maximum people are uh, in the financial exclusion area. So the main and important part of the cooperative is to include the people in the financial system and give them the equitable benefits. And SSGs are the great driver of financial inclusion. So cooperative has have filled up this gap through credit society, cooperative banks, and firstly the successful self-help groups movement. While India's commercial banks tend to lend more in cities to or to well-to-do clients, cooperative credit institutions focus on the last mile. For instance, the Punjab State Cooperative Bank (PSCB) support over 4,000 primary credit societies and millions of farmer members in the Punjab, providing affordable credit for agriculture and rural development. The cooperative credit institutions fill the finance gap in rural and low-income areas, providing the accessible loans to farmers, artisans, and small businesses. And self-help groups, over 90 lakh SSGs in India, encompassing the 10 crore women mobilized, saving and undertaking the livelihood accessing 7.68 lakh crore in bank loans. SSGs have increased household income by 19% and reduced the dependence on informal loans and fostering the confidence and the solidarity of the cooperative. And cooperative also reaching the marginalized communities is women empowerment and SEST and disadvantaged groups. In women empowerment, cooperatives has the significant contribution. The women-only cooperatives are just 2.5% of all cooperatives, and initiatives like Seva and Lijat Papad shows the success in women-led enterprise. Now, policies mandate the women's representation on cooperative board and provide financial support and training. Like this, the SCST and disadvantaged groups like the cooperatives like LAMPS or tribal communities providing the credit and market access. Mainly the SCST people and the tribal people are in the exclusion. The new national cooperation policy promotes active participation and equity for these groups. ULCCS Kerala, a worker cooperative that grew from marginalized workers to a major construction and IT firm, providing fair wages and social security to 18,000 members. And the most important part is governance, because most of the cooperative societies are running in an unorganized way. The for most important uh, point is to make them organized. So how to organize? We need the governance and the transparency in the process. Good governance is a crucial for cooperative to be well run and ethical and sustainable manner. There are four pillars of good governance and transparency. Number one, it is democratic governance and legal reform, then digitalization and open data and professional management. So these four pillars make the cooperative society is more governed and the transparency. The democratic governance. shows that one member, one vote principle supported by the 97th of the Constitutional Amendment 2011 and the Multi-State Cooperative Society Amendment Act 2023. And legal reforms, the modernizing legal reforms, the easing the registration and revising bylaws to enhance the transparency and the autonomy in the system. And the National Cooperative Database and computerization of 63,000 PSEs for real-time monitoring and accountability of the cooperative in various locations, and advocating for skilled professionals, modern practices, and training programs for the board members, which enable the governance and transparency in the cooperative societies in India. Innovation and digital transformation, the also an important part. The cooperative must adopt an innovative and remain relevant and competitive in the 21st century. That is national cooperative stack, diversification, platform cooperatives, and research and development. These four things will enable the innovation and digital transformation, because most of the cooperatives are running the things on a traditional way. They are not adopting the digital transformation. They are not innovating any new things. They are only doing the credit. They are taking credit facilities and doing the traditional businesses. And farmers are taking loans for farming or agricultural. So, hello, that's fine, Mark.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, for the more development or to satisfy the vision of 2047, we have to, or the cooperative has to diversify their business or their activities into innovative manner. So for future ready cooperatives most venture the beyond traditional domains and expand into renewable energy, organic farming, health sector, waste management sector, service aggregators, and then the cooperatives can pioneer too, especially where community participation is vital. There must be a renewable energy cooperative, and the village cooperatives can jointly invest in rural farms and share the electricity. Biogas cooperatives in dairy villages convert kettle dung into the energy, and PSCS linked with PM Kusum scheme for cooperative solar farms. By 2047, every village cooperative could manage the local renewable energy, adding the climate goals. And the housing and infrastructure cooperative societies. There are many cooperative societies. They are providing housing and infrastructure facilities. Housing cooperatives already provide affordable housing in Delhi and Mumbai. The concept of cooperative smart cities or cooperative industrial parks, the small manufacturers can pool resources for cooperative industrial workplace, and urban residents can form cooperatives to manage the infrastructure. And digital innovation, that is e-management, group buying, and prop tech collaborations can also develop the housing and infrastructure facility in the locality. And platform cooperatives and gig economy, the gig workers from cooperatives to run platforms that fairer than co- corporate apps. Then drivers collectively own ride sharing app and decide the commissions, policies, and share the profits. And Seba Digital Marketplace and Kerala Fishers Online Cooperative shows the success. Government can support with technology and marketing assistance to them and aligned with the workers' welfare and social justice and trust among the users. And most important part is nowadays the innovation is very important. The innovation through research and development is very important. And IPCO developed the nano fertilizers cooperative led innovation. And Maharashtra sugar mills innovated in ethanol production from the byproducts of the sugarcane. And Policy 2025 promotes the cooperatives, incubators, and centers for the excellence. Agricultural cooperatives, startup incubators at IRMA and IARI for youth innovators. Higher education curriculum includes the cooperative entrepreneurship and innovation management. And it is already one course is there in the national education policy. One course has already been implemented in the UG program. The cooperatives bridging the urban-rural digital divide. It ensures the rural cooperatives are not left behind the digital transformation. BharatNet expanding the broadband to all the panchayat, PACS, and common service centers, turning the rural coops into cooperatives into community digital hubs. And farmers access e-marketplace, telemedicines, and digital services via PACS. And digital operations in rural cooperatives. Dairy cooperatives use IoT devices to measure the milk quantity. They have already adopted the technology and innovation. And instant SMS to farmers that milk volume and payment dues and real-time data reduces the malpractices, build transparency and the trust. That is the most important pillar of the cooperative development. That is transparency. The Amul's digital transformation advanced IT system at every level, that is village, district, and the federation, ensures the transparency and timely payout for the millions of farmers. And expanding the model, replicate the Amul's ICT model in other federated cooperatives like fruit and vegetable cooperatives using digital supply chain system, link farmer directly to consumer market in the real time. And now Fed and startups are already experimenting with such models. So it is the duty of all the development boards to expand these models and create the awareness to expand these models in the cooperatives. The urban and high-tech cooperatives, IT professionals in Pune formed a cooperative to provide IT solutions, pooling skills to handle larger projects collectively, and cooperatives of teachers, healthcare workers leverage collect strength. Anyone can create a cooperative. I can remember we have a cooperative in my college days. We have contributed a very small amount on monthly basis to purchase the stationaries. We have a cooperative that time. So anyone can join the cooperative. The future ready digital tools for cooperatives. The digital tools enable the cooperatives meeting online and AI tools may assist cooperative boards in decision making, AI advising the farmers, cooperatives on optimal crop marketing, and ICT and AI innovation is key to staying future ready India. The government of India also supports the cooperatives. The schemes to fuel the innovations in cooperatives like Sahakar Pragya, the capacity building by NCDC, Yuva Sahakar, the seed funding for youth-led cooperatives, and Sahakar Se Samriddhi cooperatives as leaders in the organic farming, waste recycling, and tourism. These are the government policies and reforms. The National Cooperative Policy 2025 has already been implemented. That real-time database and cooperatives take to address the data inconsistencies MSCS Act Amendment 2023, then Ministry of Cooperation and Democratic Model. These are the initiatives taken by the government of India to develop the cooperatives in India. Then the Vision 2047 for cooperatives. The cooperatives envisioned as a second engine in Indian economic growth. Cooperative led growth contributing significantly GDP by 2047. Innovation and digital transformation are essential for survival and success. Future ready cooperatives must continuously evolve to serve members and the society. Youth and cooperative growth. Youth play a crucial role in bringing innovation to the cooperatives. Policies sixth pillar, that is shaping young generation for cooperative growth. The courses on cooperation in colleges and internships can help or enable the cooperative growth by engaging the youth. Then proposed national cooperative employment exchange for youth opportunities and young professionals bring new ideas, branding, digital applications, modern retail models, which will help the cooperatives to develop. The future ready cooperative models, innovation and digital transformation are imperative, not optional. But the policy support, tech savvy population, and cooperative strengths align for the success. And digital empowerment for crores of members create a massive user base. Cooperative banks analyzing the loan data for better products and blockchain like technology like supply chain traceability, etc. Code on sugar pack for farmer to consumer trust, like they can create the future ready cooperative model. What are the challenges and what are the strategic roadmap for the cooperatives? What are the challenges? First challenge is data inconsistencies or domain dormant cooperatives and government deficit, deficits and regulatory gaps, technological divide and digital literacy and gender or youth participation barriers. These are the major challenges faced by the cooperatives and which are the barriers for the cooperative development. So what are the strategies or roadmap to develop these, to face these challenges and to overcome these challenges? The develop unified cooperative database system and the digital stack and invest in capacity. Nowadays, there is the digital system or digital stack is not available. Somehow they are the Ministry of Cooperatives they are managing, but still many dormant cooperatives are there. So people have already registered many cooperatives, but they are not working. They are not doing any business operation on daily basis. So they are the dormant cooperatives. The, the database system or digital stack can develop or can convert the dormant cooperative into active cooperative. Then invest in capacity building and professional management. Then diversity into emerging sectors like renewable, waste management, tourism. The new sectors can be added with the traditional sectors so that the cooperatives can earn more and the cooperatives can provide maximum earning to the or maximum benefit to the members of that society. Then it should encourage the youth women leadership with training and bylaws. So now the time to call to the action. There is one statement that is alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. The cooperatives are indispensable for a developed, inclusive India by 2047. They ensure every Indian has to take in prosperity. Every Indian has to participate. This is the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister that by 2047 one person out of two-person can be a member of the cooperative society. Then the vision or the mission of the stake in prosperity will be fulfilled. So here the call of action for the policymakers and the institutions. It empowers the cooperatives with reform, technology, and fiscal incentives. Then it included the cooperatives into public programs and track their contribution to GDP and jobs and SDG. And next call to the cooperative leaders and the members it, to embrace the transparency, innovation, inclusivity, then educate the members, involve youth and women, adopt best practices, and build federations for branding and the unity. And the unity is the most important part of the cooperation or cooperative. The general public or academia and youth. In this call, I can say that the change the perception of cooperatives, highlight the success stories, include the case studies, and consider the cooperative startups and innovate the digital solutions and actively participate in the cooperative. The vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, a developed India measured not just by GDP but by shared the prosperity. The cooperatives provide every Indian a stake in their growth. By 2047, our vision is one in two Indian could be a cooperative member, and the local problems solved through cooperative actions, unemployment, nutrition, and more. Imagine India at 100. So India is going to complete 100 years of independence very soon. A dairy farmer, daughter from Kutch, a weaver from Odisha, a coder from Bengaluru, and a homemaker from Mumbai is all stand together and create a cooperative society. And each proud of being part of the cooperative that transforms their lives. They proclaim that Sahakar se Viksit Bharat. So cooperation, India become the developed. This is the achievable if this is achievable if we revitalize and expand the cooperatives today. And this is the final call to action that let us cooperate to build a fair, just, and future ready India. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Strengthening cooperatives ensure new India rise is shared by all. Thank you for your attention. Jai Hind. If you have any question, you can ask me. Hello,
Yes, sir.
anyone from the audience?
Any questions? You can write it in the chat box or live Q&A question.
Okay, I think they don't have any question. So, ladies and
Uh,
gentlemen,
there is one question by
yes,
Srinivasan Natarajan. Uh,
yes,
are we having any scope in cooperative sector being a cost accountant?
yes, yes. We cost accountant can create a cooperative society, and they can work for the society or for themselves only.
There is one question. What role do cooperatives play in building a future-ready economy for India?
Sorry, please repeat, ma'am.
What role does cooperatives play in building a future-ready economy for India?
Okay. So nowadays, in the rural area, many people are in the financial exclusion. Okay, in the remote area, there are various causes like there is no electricity, there is no banks, no financial institutions. So like every state, there are different locations are there. So peoples are not included in the financial system. That is the main issue of financial exclusion. If and cooperative is one driver that uh, uh, collects the people from the remote area through SSGs and small cooperatives, and through the cooperative the people unorganized people can enter into a financial system. They can take the loans, and they can suppose one from the remote area or from a tribal area where there is no banks, nothing else. So they are not getting the financial facilities, so they can enter into a cooperative, and the cooperative development boards help them to collect the loans and credit facilities and other facilities to develop their business and develop their farming and other activities which they want. So accordingly, if more cooperatives will open, so more members will enter into a financial system. So automatically, if one person will enter into a financial system, what will happen? Their saving can be enter into a financial system, and their saving can be mobilized from one place to one institution to another institution. So obviously, if one saving is moving from one institute to another institute, so obviously it will give some benefit. So benefit to the country as well as benefit to the that individual member. So the point is we have to create more cooperatives, and we have to engage more members into that. So automatically the whole economy will be developed. This is the main role of cooperatives. Am I right? Is it?
Sir, there's one question. Which sector will be contributing more in the future?
Any question?
Hello, sir, can you hear me? Sir, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, everything is now it's audible.
Can you hear me, sir? In the
Hello.
teams. Hello.
Is it audible now?
I think
Hello.
yes, sir. Am I audible?
Am I audible?
Sir, you are audible, but
Okay. 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 So next question is, which sector, that is agriculture or dairy products or banking or housing, can most effectively demonstrate the cooperatives as engines of economic progress in India. So as per my view, agriculture and banking both are very important part, because most of the part of India, they are uh, depending on the agriculture. So agricultural society is most, because without food we cannot uh, live for a long. So agricultural society is most important, and to support them, the banking sector is very important. Then you can think about the other sectors like housing and other sectors. Okay, so dairy also coming under the agricultural sector. I think I have clarified the question. Any more question? The next question is, how can cooperatives be made attractive to young entrepreneurs and professionals in India? So, very interesting question. So, youth are the powerful element of the country. If youth will join the cooperative society, they can enable the IT, digital marketing, and all the technologies which can be implemented in for the development they can do. So, youth cooperative society is very much required for the development. The next question is, are cooperatives truly scalable, or do they work best at local or community level? Yes, yes. So normally the model, cooperative model is working on the community and local basis. Our vision is to add or collect the people from various locations, but practically it is very much difficult. Okay, so it is practically possible that only the local people can connect with each other, and they can create the cooperative. Then the next question is, what challenges do cooperatives face in competing with the large cooperatives and the startups? Yes, the challenges like the small cooperatives, they are not, they don't have more capital, they don't have the technology, they don't have the advanced
Hello?
manufacturing process. So obviously their product quality will be inferior as compared to big or large cooperatives and the startups. The cooperatives cannot compare with the startups, because startups, they are technology savvy, and the small cooperatives cannot compare with them. It will take the time. This is a big challenge for right now. Anything? Next question is, what are some successful case studies where cooperatives have uplifted marginalized communities in India, like Amul uh, and Lijat Papad? They are the best example of cooperatives. The next question is, how can urban cooperatives contribute to sustainable cities and communities? Urban cooperatives now nowadays in the urban area, people are making the housing board societies, and they are building their own houses and all. Okay. The next question is, how do cooperatives embody the principles of social justice in Indian context? The maximum people are in rural area. Okay, so rural people are not included in the financial system. The cooperatives helps them to accommodate them in a financial sector or financial system. Once they will enter into a financial system, their small earning can enter into a financial system. They don't have banking facility, they don't have insurance facility, so through the cooperative they can only enter into the financial system. So that is why the cooperative society embodies the principle of social justice in the Indian context. The next question is, how can cooperatives act as a catalyst for inclusive economic growth in India's vision of Viksit Bharat? The same as previous question. Many people many people are excluded from the financial sector or financial system, and the Viksit Bharat says that the maximum people should be in the inclusive should be enter into a financial inclusion. The cooperative is the important drive or the driver of economic growth. Once the economy will grow, the India will achieve the vision of Viksit Bharat. Then next question: what steps are needed for cooperatives to be future ready through digital literacy and technology adoption? So for future ready cooperative model, the innovation and digital transformation are imperative and not optional. Then policy support, tech savvy population, and cooperative strengthens the align for the success. Digital empowerment of crores of members create a massive user base, and big data that banks analyze the loan data and for better product, and other technologies like AI and other technologies can uh, okay. Any more question?
So there is one more question I've messaged to you.
Next question is, what unique value can cooperatives add India's pursuit of Atmanirbhar Bharat? The Atmanirbhar Bharat, the main objective of Atmanirbhar Bharat is that the India will produce all the items which is imported from other countries like China and other countries. So Atmanirbhar Bharat means India will not dependent on other countries. Okay, the cooperative society can adopt the technology. They can produce the new products. Like India now is producing the defense products. India is producing different softwares. India is producing the chips, microchips using in the computers and other electronic devices. So the Atmanirbhar Bharat and cooperative society or cooperative, they can collaborate with each other. The cooperative society can adopt the technology. How the cooperative society can adopt the technology? Now by engaging the youths, the young people can change the whole scenario. So that's why I have discussed that the cooperative society, the traditional cooperative society should diversify their business process, diversify their activities. They have to diversify their activity into the modern technologies or modern. Once they will adopt, they will engage the youth people, then youth people will adopt the technology, and the cooperative society will diversify themselves into the technology part. They can produce the new products which is which can be exported. Okay, previously it was imported, but it can be exported to other countries. Then obviously the objective of Atmanirbhar Bharat will be achieved. So one more question is there. How can cooperative adapt to emerging challenges like climate change, automation, and globalization? So this is the main objective, I think, objective of SDG, that is Social Development Goal. So here we can change the scenario by using the climate change and automation and globalization. Once we use the technology or automation, we can produce a new product, or we can export them. Then we'll adopt the globalization. Okay, and we can transform, or we can diversify into the other sectors like renewable energy. We can the cooperative society can uh, use the solar power or wind power. Okay, they can work on it, or they can reprocess the wastage materials. They can reuse the plastics and wastage material, or they can cooperative society can um, make the tree plantation in a large uh, volume. Then we can automatically will go for the to eliminate the climate change and all that. Okay. Any question, please? Any question?
Any more questions? You can please send it in the chat box.
Okay, I'm getting the request that I have to share the PPT again. Just I'm sharing. Once there will be any doubt, then you can clarify that. Okay. Am I visible?
I think there are no more questions. Okay, we'll conclude the webinar now. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating, all the members, and to sir for sharing and engaging us with the expertise and knowledge, and to all the participants for joining us today. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Thank you, Ali Rajan sir. Thank you for your feedback. So, ladies and gentlemen, I urge all of us, let's cooperate to build a fair, just and future-ready India. As one cooperative slogan wisely says that alone we can do a little, together we can do so much. By strengthening the cooperative movement, we ensure the rise of new India is a rise shared by all. Thank you. Thank you, Sneha ma'am, and thank you the whole CMA fraternity, and thank you the Cooperative Development Board of ICMI for giving this opportunity to share my thoughts and knowledge with the esteemed dignitaries. Thank you all.